Good morning, guys. It's NCLEX day.
Yeah, ain't no fun in games. Baby, this the book of war. Tell them stay out of my mentions. Tell them to see me on tour. I'm changing the lanes. Whole squad on board. When he pull up, they applaud. When he pull up, they applaud. Ain't no fun in games. Nah.
Okay, so it's later in the day, and like I didn't record like kind of, not a lot, but like some parts of my day on my exam, so I just wanted to sit down and pop in and like fill you guys in on everything. So essentially, like, everything went well. Like, so the entire drive, so I took my exam in, okay, let me just start over. So I took my exam in Brooklyn, and I live in Harlem, so my mom drove, and so while she was driving I was studying, so I didn't really vlog or anything while I was in the car. And then when I got there, I like sat in the car for a little bit and just finished reviewing. Like, there's just certain things that I wanted to make sure that I understood and get done, like certain parts of endocrine, and which I knew was going to be on the exam. So I just got and reviewed everything so that I felt comfortable, because that was the most thing. I didn't want to feel like, oh, like I still wanted to review that. Like, I wanted to go in like extremely comfortable with like everything that I had studied. And so I really worked my ass off studying for the past month, and so I was really nervous. Like, I went into the building, and it was like a really big lobby with like one man at the desk, and then he was like, go to the 5th floor, but my thing said 13, so I was like, okay, I go to the 5th floor. And then they asked me what test am I there to take, and I say NCLEX, and then I have to get into another elevator and go to the 13th floor. So after, while I'm in that elevator, I just know like I'm feeling really anxious because my heart is beating. Like, my heart is actually like beating a lot. Like, I'm like, T, you're fine. You're not anxious. Like, you're fine. Like, I'm literally lying to myself, trying to make sure that like I just like take it down, because like after all, like I spent 4 years in college pretty much for this, like to prepare me to be like a great nurse, but also to prepare me for this exam. Like, all my exams have been multiple choice throughout college, like in everything. And so yeah, like as soon as you get in, you see signs like make sure you wash your hands, all this stuff. You have to turn your phone off immediately. So I turned my phone off, and they put it in like a sealed bag. And so it depends on your testing center whether they have a locker or something else that they store it in, and you just have this key with like a number on it that goes to your locker. And then they like take your palm print, and like everybody, I don't know if everyone knows this, but to make sure you aren't cheating, there's like a whole bunch of steps and stuff that like they go through. I literally have to do it like twice on each hand at the main desk, and then I had to walk back through this hallway. I was so thirsty, like I got water. I walked back to this other hallway, and then this man was sitting at the desk, and then he just was like making me more nervous, because like, I don't know, like he just wasn't giving clear instructions, but like then would be like, step back, and I'm like, you just told me to put my hand there, sir. Like, oh, but okay. So I stepped back, and then I had to give him my ID and stuff, and then I went in to take the exam. Now, like, one of the things that I was pretty like shocked about, that I was just like kind of like, what the fuck, like for people who are, you know, maybe more concerned about time or don't have extra time, or just in case you might get all the questions, like, you know that the new NCLEX is like, not the new NCLEX, but because of the pandemic, it's a minimum of 60 instead of 75 questions, and a max of 130 instead of 265 questions. So like, there was a good amount of time for me to complete the questions, but like there's like a tutorial on how to take the exam, and like that's for most standardized tests. Like, you take they show you a tutorial, but the thing is, the clock started like there's no other option but to take the tutorial, and your time is ticking. So it's like kind of messed up that they make you like go through that while using your time for it. And then like I was taking the exam, and I just got so many select all that apply. Like, I feel like that's like every nursing student like that's like your worst nightmare. Like, I got 3 in a row at one point. I think I got like 10 total. Like, it was just so many. Like, I was just like, I'm definitely not finishing in the minimum number of questions. Like, I'm failing. Like, I feel like when you're going through the exam, you just feel like you're guessing. Like, you might know the answer, but you just feel like you're guessing. Like, biggest tip is just to like, don't second guess. Just go with your gut answer. And like, I felt pretty prepared going in. There were some questions that I just didn't know and have to take an educated guess. And so like, yeah, like I was really nervous that I wasn't gonna finish in 60, or just like that I just wasn't doing well. And people do say if the exam gets harder as you're taking it, that's a good sign. So at first I was like, yeah, and then as the students kept getting stuff on the plies, I was just like, oh man, I'm not gonna pass this exam today. So yeah, so like that was really discouraging. And so if you use UWorld, you'll know, and like you might not know on the actual exam if you don't use UWorld, but in the where it tells you what number question you're on, you have the option to click it to make that like disappear basically, because I didn't want to see what question I was on. So I literally was taking an exam. I kind of got bored. I was just like maybe super anxious, and I was just like tired, and I was just like, oh my god, I just wanted it to be over. Like I was trying to take my time and make sure I answered the questions correctly. Like I did take my time with each question, but I just wanted the exam to be over. So the first time I checked what question I was on, first of all, I turned the questions off at like question number 3. And then next time I checked what question I was on, I thought I had at least done 35, like, and I was on question 24. So I was literally like we just have a lot more ways to go. And I was looking at my time, and like I was at 45 minutes, and so I was like, oh Jesus, like if I get all questions I'm gonna have to speed it up. So I'm going through, but also select all that apply take longer to read and like decide your answer. I also feel like that's why it was taking me so much time. But yeah, so the next time something told me to check what question you're on, T, and I looked, and well actually no, I didn't look at first. I was like, let me answer this question, and then I answered another question, and something was like, check what question you were on. And then I checked, guess what question I was on, guys. I hadn't answered yet, but guess what question I was on? 59. Isn't that crazy? 59. So I knew when I was answering that question, like, great, like my last question was a self-thought apply. Like, question 60. So I was like, yeah, no, this is it. Cut it. Like, it's over. Like, we go into 130 at this point. I answer the 60th question, my computer screen turns blue. Mind you, you also have to wear a mask during this exam, but like if you saw my face, I was just like I was ready to dip out the testing center room, but you can't just get up and leave. Like you have to notify them before you can get up and leave, and like there's also a survey at the end and like all this stuff. So yeah, so I literally was like, holy shit, my exam shut off at 60. Like I was freaking out. And I think my exam was at noon, and by the time I got my phone back, it was 1:48. I remember it said 1:48, and I was just like, I didn't think it was gonna take me that long, but good thing. Yeah, I was just scared because I was like, I'm gonna really have to speed this up if like it doesn't turn off at 60. But yeah, it took me, I feel like, about an hour and 40 minutes to do 60 questions, but I had a lot of $6 pie, and I like really took my time. And like you're gonna feel like you're guessing. Like this is a really big exam. It really determines your career. Like you worked so hard for this. Like it makes sense that you're anxious, you're scared, you're worried, like you're wondering, like, did I study enough? Like, and you don't know what you're being tested on. I feel like I studied so much, and it's like you didn't even test me on like the stuff that I studied on, you know what I mean? But it's like you can't pick and choose what you study because you don't know what you're gonna be tested on. But I just kind of felt like, wow, like they really didn't test me on like anything. But the biggest thing in the exam is about is safety, so just also remember that. And then like yeah, like I'll let you guys go back in time and see like right when I got out of my exam, when I was walking back to my mom's car. So first reactions, tell by the smile on my face, I look really crazy right now, but I finished my exam and I finished the 60 questions. I know I passed, and like I'm so happy. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Like I really did finish in 60 questions, guys. So for me, it was a really good indicator, but you're still nervous. You're still like, I don't know. And then I Googled it, and it was like, people do fail in 60 or 75, and I was just like that could be me. You know what I mean? Because I was like, damn, I was getting a lot of like hard questions wrong, maybe, or I thought it was. So I was like, maybe, like, I don't know, like maybe that's it for me. Like maybe my exam is over because it determined with 95% accuracy that I failed. But yeah, I just was like, either way, I feel good. The exam's over. All the stress, all the worries are gone. gone, and I went out for lunch with my friend.
I'm not slow.
Look who I'm with. Yo, cancel. So we're gonna celebrate with, I'm not even looking. We're gonna celebrate. Wow, we gotta restart this.
Oh.
We're gonna celebrate with some wings and a drink that'll probably get me really lit because I haven't had any alcohol in I think 6 months.
Yes, and he's gonna get drunk as fast as she can right now. But we gonna have, when she moves to Boston, we're gonna get a different type of lit because it's Corona time.
So.
Oh my gosh, I didn't go. I forgot. Oh fuck.
What?
I was supposed to go to this thing, but I was on the bus anyways.
So we're waiting for our food. We're at Dinosaurs, which is one of my favorite restaurants.
Yes. One of our. It's how our friendship started.
It really is. You know, Shadeen was like thirsty for a friendship, so she commented on my Instagram photo. No response.
What?
How's it taste?
It's kind of sweet. I like it.
Like you. Oh my god, this one.
Cheers. Stop. Don't record
We
this.
got double eggs. Oh yeah. I'm crying. Zoom in on that.
Stop, this is mad good.
And this is really, my mom gonna pick me up, like, what happened?
Good.
I don't think y'all ready to see the food. Are y'all ready to see the food? Yo, I know JD's look bussin', but
It's just that cornbread.
wait for it. Oh my god. Oh my god. How much of this do you think I'm gonna eat?
I don't know. Sorry.
Alright, try it. The lighting's really bad today, but Jadine convinced me to order 6 wings, even though I knew I was gonna eat them. And I got leftover fries. Peep my food. Wait, guys. And 4 wings. 4 out of 6. I ate 2, but I ate all the macaroni and cheese, the cornbread. I had 2 deviled eggs and some fries. So we're gonna have food for like the next. I'm gonna have food for like the next 2 days. This is gone.
Okay, everyone, T is gonna get her NCLEX results.
Well, it's like, wait, I have to go through the questionnaire. So have you ever
Okay, I'm
taken
still
an
recording.
exam before?
We're at
I guess
Dinosaurs.
no.
We are at
Yes.
Dinosaurs.
To qualify the same license. No. Have you ever taken NCLEX exam to qualify a different license? No. I think I'm doing this right. I don't know. Where's the United States? Select which you graduated. Alright, sorry, it's taking a little bit longer than.
It's okay. This is your moment. Your moment to shine.
Rise and shine.
City Chestnut Hill. May.
We graduated from Boston College
When did you graduate from your nursing program?
May 18th.
May 2020.
And now
sweating.
T's about to become a registered nurse. And I'm
yes,
extremely
which
proud of
one
her.
did you
I've known her since freshman year, and she's been
I'm crying.
literally grinding. In the, like, BC's nursing program, if you don't know, is actually crazy intense. Sorry, I'm vlogging.
Dumb close to your face.
Oh!
Please be advised selecting. Wait, answer.
Yes, so now she's doing it. We're so proud. We're celebrating. I've had this day in my calendar, so, you know.
I'm crying. Alright.
Fix your face.
Me.
I don't want to see no upset faces.
Alright. We put it in the card information, guys. We're putting in the card information. They're talking about Boston behind us.
I know. Oh, how ironic. Stop, T. That's not your man. T was trying to talk the salad man.
No, I wasn't. The salad man was trying to talk to me about the salad.
This reminds me like when we used to go out. Oh yeah, it's still Corona time, so ain't nobody going out.
Alright, we're gonna put in a fake security code. We're gonna press next. Okay. Welcome to New York. Alright, ready? We're gonna press submit order.
Okay.